one of the like vivid memories in hip hop history, like high school when the documentary came. Like the first time I heard Howie Do was like, it's like one of my favorite songs ever. And I just like how different would hip hop have been had that conflict never happened?
Yeah, definitely crazy movement. You know, Game had his reasons and 50 had his reasons. And you know, some of it might have been business, some of it might have been
maybe some
through
ego,
reasons of selfishness and through reasons of ego.
Yeah,
you know, I really think that it was a situation where it was teacher and student, and I think out of the whole G Unit crew, and you know, shout out to Tony Yayo, that's a real comrade of mine. I think Game was a teacher in the making. You know what I mean? And if somebody is gonna come out of that shell, you can't keep him there too long. And then 50, being the general-minded guy he is, he run his shit with an iron fist. So I think it was a clash going on, and before 50 kind of realized it, Game kind of seen that this is gonna restrict me.
Right.
I got to get away from this, and that's how that went. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, it both gave hip hop the substance we needed.
Hey, 300 bars and running.
50 allowed that collaboration to happen, and then through it all, you know what I mean, they was able as men, you know, to kind of like come back together and show that mutual respect for one another.
Do you think like the Jimmy Henchman like element of that dynamic was like maybe added to that divide a bit?
Well, Jimmy Henchman was needed at the time. You know what I mean? You got 50 big as anything you can be in New York.
I always say the two biggest rappers of all time is Peak 50 and Peak Snoop.
That Jimmy Henchman element was what gave Game his edge, because Pa Rule was gonna stand behind him out here on the West Coast, and then he had part of his head security, Bounty Hunters, 2 T's from Bounty Hunters, and G Magic from 88 Avalon. So it was a mixture of everything we represented out here standing with him anyway, right? So that Jimmy Henchman element kind of gave Game the edge, like that extended clip, because Jimmy Henchman was who he was in New York.
Right.
So now you look up and Jimmy Henchman's politics got Game in a big-ass billboard in the middle of Southside Queens.
Right.
When Game lands in New York, because he got to come to New York, Jimmy Henchman's squad is there to move him around to protect him. So, you know, Jimmy did what he was supposed to do. And he did the shit well. He did it great, you know, and he stood with Game as Game stood with him. So I don't take nothing from Jimmy. You know, Jimmy was a solid dude. He got a situation himself over there with some paperwork going on, and he gonna deal with that as he got to deal with that. Mm-hmm. But what he did for Game, Jimmy was.
He did right by him.
He did right by him.